This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. The Ultimate Christmas Trivia and Quiz Book by Ann Meyer. Christmas all over. 1. How many windows are in an advent calendar? 24 windows. Unless you get a special one that gives you an extra window for Christmas Day. From the Latin adventus, coming, the 4 weeks before Christmas focus on hope, peace, joy, and love, often marked with candles on a wreath and a central Christ candle lit on Christmas Eve or day. Advent actually begins on the fourth Sunday before Christmas and is celebrated on each Sunday leading up to Christmas, which is why some Advent wreaths have 4 candles. Because there is no fixed start date, it means that Advent is a different length each year. However, as Advent calendars are either reused or mass-produced, it is easier to count from December 1st. Swedish Advent Calendar, 1954. 2. Which Christmas plant is known as the flower of the Holy Night? Holly. B. Poinsettia. C. Mistletoe. D. Ivy. Answer: B. Poinsettia, known in Mexico as the Flor de Nochebuena. Ambassador Joe Poinsett brought them to the U.S. in the 1820s. A beloved legend tells of Pepita, whose humble weeds bloomed into brilliant red flowers, now found in red, white, pink, and marbled. 3. Why do we hang up stockings at Christmas? The obvious answer is to get presents, but the tradition started when the original Saint Nicholas threw 3 bags of coins down the chimney of a poor family. The money landed in the stockings of 3 sisters who lived there, who had hung their stockings up to dry by the fire. In France, Père Noël fills shoes that are left beside the fire. 4. What kind of houses are only made at Christmas? Gingerbread houses, of course. Medieval Europe loved gingerbread for its spice and medicinal kick. Gingerbread houses were first made in Germany in the 16th century and became popular after the brothers Grimm wrote Hansel and Gretel. Come Christmas, gingerbread becomes iced cookies and storybook houses, the coziest DIY of the season. 5. What beverage company is credited with popularizing the modern image of Santa Claus in red? A. Coca-Cola. B. Pepsi. C. Nestlé. D. Hershey's. Answer: A. Coca-Cola. Their 1930s ads cemented Santa's modern red, suited look. 6. Which American state has a town literally called North Pole? A. New York. B. Alaska. C. Minnesota. D. Montana. Answer: B. Alaska. North Pole, Alaska, is a real town. 7. What other names does Santa Claus go by? Saint Nicholas, Kris Kringle, Father Christmas. Saint Nicholas was the original bearer of gifts and was called Sinterklaas by the Dutch, from which we get Santa Claus. Kris Kringle is an anglicized version of Christkindl, meaning Christ child, and the name Father Christmas comes from the medieval idea of Christmas personified. 8. By tradition, what does Santa leave for naughty kids instead of presents? Coal. No one really knows why Santa used to leave coal for naughty kids, but many people think that when Santa comes down the chimney, he grabs a lump of coal out of the fireplace just because it is close by. As we don't tend to use coal fires now, what do you think Santa might put in the stocking of someone who has been naughty? 9. Which U.S. president banned Christmas trees in the White House because he thought they were wasteful? Theodore Roosevelt. B. Franklin D. Roosevelt. A. Woodrow Wilson. D. Calvin Coolidge. Answer: A. Theodore Roosevelt, the environmentalist president who disliked Christmas trees. He was ahead of his time in predicting how natural resources needed to be preserved for future generations. Teddy set up a lot of national parks. Ironically, his face is one of the 4 carved into the living rock known as Mount Rushmore. 10. Which reindeer shares a name with the Roman god of love? A. Cupid. B. Donner. C. Vixen. D. Comet. Answer: A. Cupid, one of Santa's reindeer team. 11. Are Santa's reindeer boys or girls? Girls. Despite many films suggesting that Santa's reindeer are male, bucks drop their antlers around November, so any deer that still have antlers in December as girls, meaning that Santa's reindeer must be female.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.